Mwah. Yes. Magnifique. You are vraiment ma muse. I will make you a masterpiece. And I will call it the kiss. However, paintbrushes, oil paints, painting easels, nor bad French accents have anything to do with that masterpiece. But we are still going to make the kiss. Art Nouveau is one of my favorite genres of art. How do you say this? I'm really into Art Nouveau, and Gustav Klimt is one of my favorite artists like ever. And you should all know and have seen this piece of art. It is one of my favorite paintings from my favorite painter. I like it so much that my phone background is a recreation of myself and my husband of this painting. So the plan for today's video is to recreate Gustav Klimt's The Kiss as yarn. And you see my plethora of colors over here. We are going to try and recreate this painting on my drum carder. I don't know if it's going to work. It's just a crazy idea that popped up in my mind. And whenever stuff like that happens, I need to do that now. There is no waiting, because I cannot sleep because I keep on thinking of this idea. And I want to see it be reality. So let's do this. So, plan of action. Start at the top of the drum carder with the topmost colors of the painting and then work my way down. Then crank the crank, see what we get, split it in half and spin it. Gustav's hair, because The Kiss is a self-portrait of himself and his lover. Pale skins, pale boys, pale girls. Oof, I loaded it a little heavy. Real heavy. It is slightly recognizable. Now let's separate our two lovers so they can get reunited in the final yarn. Sadness. Let's start with Gustav himself. Kristine, are you going to give me troubles? Didn't think you were such a troublemaker. I am now halfway through our main man Gustav, and actually I'm not worried whether the yarn in the end will resemble the painting or not, because while I think it is technically possible to make a yarn resemble the painting, that would require a lot of planning, mathematics, logical thinking, and absolutely no chaos, and that was not my plan. I'm also not in any way worried whether the colors would fit together, because first of all, they are together in a painting, so of course they fit. And secondly, they're all naturally dyed fluffs. And that is the beauty of working with natural dyes. They all have that same subdued undertone that whatever color you're dyeing and placing together, it always looks nice. Now watch me at the end completely disliking this yarn, of course. I've jinxed it. Normally I'd say I'm too much of a noob to talk about the technical aspects of this spinning, but today I am going to take a risk, take a leap of faith, and say something about it. The slapping of the colored fluff on my drum carder is technically a woolen prep of the fibers, but I am spinning it in a worsted way, so with a short forward draft. I'm inchworming my way through this fiber, and I actually do not have any particular reasons for why I am doing it, other than I just like it that way. Woolen yarns are of course so very soft and fluffy and lofty and all the beautiful lovely stuff, but the motion of a short forward draft is somehow so very soothing to me that will take my preference to a long draw any day. So tell me in the comments, friends, what's your favorite way of prepping the fiber? What's your favorite way of spinning the fiber? Woolen, worsted, something in between? And now that you're writing that comment already, I'm also curious to know, who is your favorite painter? What is your favorite painting? Have you ever tried making a yarn inspired by your favorite painter or painting? So our man Gustav is done, and if I look a bit frazzled right now, that's not because wrestling our painter was a tough cookie. No, the camera battery died, and while it was charging, I went and eradicated some brambles from my garden, which was high time. Let's get over to Miss Emily now. It's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, feel good, no one's gonna stop me now. Weep! Ugh, it helps if you have a drive band on your wheel. Silly goose. So now, Weep Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Emily and Gustav sitting in the wheel, Plying. So Emily's part of this bat had a lot more wool than Gustav's. As it should, honestly, but also shouldn't come as a surprise because I didn't measure or weigh anything, because chaos reigns supreme on this channel. Chaos reigns supreme, that would also sound like a very cool hard rock or metal band. Does it already exist? Otherwise, I am claiming that name right now. Spotify doesn't know a band named Chaos Reigns Supreme, so claim it. I will now turn the rest of Emily's side of this bat, of this yarn, of this single, into a plying bracelet and just ply it on itself. It will not be the sequence as the bat was made, but who cares about that? Not me. My masterpiece. It is finished. Thanks to you, my muses. It is skein. It is a very unique skein as well. I don't think there are two pieces of 5 centimeters, let's say, that are the same. And I don't know if you would directly think of Gustav Klimt's The Kiss when seeing this, but that also wasn't what I was striving for. This was just an exercise in creative play with colors. And I think I succeeded in that exercise. I don't know what you think about it, but yeah, this is creative play with colors. It's also a complete coincidence that my favorite painting is made up with the colors that are the easiest to get with natural dyeing. I hope you believe that. I also just had great fun spinning just to spin. Of course, I don't need Klimt inspiration just to spin, but sometimes it's nice to give yourself a small challenge and then come up with a beautiful skein. It's approximately 150 meters, which is not all that much, but if you know a project I can make with this, please let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious to see this skein knit up. To make it more resemble the kiss, I think I could have used more of the very bright oniony yellow, and that would have captured the essence of that gold foil gold, leaf gold, gold leaf, gold. The gold paint of the painting more than what I have now. What else should I say about this skein? I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I missed something. If you're new here, and if you do like spinning videos, then I can recommend this playlist to you. Also, if you're not new. And all that rests for me to say right now is, if you like these kind of fiber shenanigans, then maybe you could like, comment or subscribe. But of course, that is all up to you. And I will see you in a next video. Bye!